Welcome to Vlogmas Day 20. When I was sorting out my Christmas gifts and everything, getting them all organised, ready for wrapping, I actually managed to pull out a few decorations that I hadn't put out. I do remember purchasing them, but they were buried in with the rest of the Christmas gifts, so I thought I'd share these with you. I've got those three cocoa mug decorations in the navy blue, the red and like a minty green. They were £3 from Tesco's, which I was really pleased with, and they look really good on my sort of foodie and gingerbread tree in my dining room. Now, another decoration I actually purchased was this gingerbread man. It was 99p. I think it might have came from the range. As you can see, with a permanent marker, I've put the year on 2022 and put it on again the same foodie sort of gingerbread tree in my dining room. I tend to do this the initials and the year in the main tree anyway, but I thought these were new for this year, so I thought I would do it this way. This is the little decoration. I paid £1.50 in the charity shop, and I think this is so sweet. And once again, I've put the year on, so there's no mistaking when I actually purchased it. So one of the things I've been doing is making some tags, even if I don't use them this year. This one might be a little bit on the big side, but if you've got a gift bag, I think this would be okay. This was from that Simpsons jigsaw our son was making. Unfortunately, there was 2 pieces missing. We thought there might be, but you never know. It's the first time we've actually had a jigsaw from the charity shop and there's been bits missing. So what I did was I sort of cut out parts of the jigsaw that either hadn't got the bit missing or hadn't actually got the Simpson picture on. I just wanted things like Christmas decorations in the tree. Like for this instance, this was part of the tree, so I cut so it levelled it out. I managed to do it with a pair of scissors. Then I glued it on a piece of card. Then I stuck it on this bit of paper just to make it more sturdy. As you can see, it's part of the tree anyway. Put this red ribbon on the top there, and then just sealed it a bit more with some glue. And there's some green like buttons underneath, sort of near enough tying in this colour, and then these little bows there. Then on the back I've stuck another bow and 2 small sticky labels to be able to write on there, because I wanted the picture, you know, the card to show. So that's why I've done that one. And I think, like I said, either a large parcel, you know, gift, or even on a gift bag. So it's just making you know, thinking out the box and using pieces that you wouldn't normally use or would throw away. This was actually the star on the top of that tree. So I've tried to do them in different sizes, again with this paper, but I've got it on the reverse this time, so the spotted one's on the back, and I got this like stripy white and red stripy card facing. I've secured a little bit of ribbon. This is like scraps I had, odd buttons. I've got a red and green button there and like the star there, and again label on the back to write on. So I thought something different than just a normal tag, especially if I'm using a gift bag, or say plain red or green paper, or even, as I said, parcel paper as I normally use. Again, I cut using a pair of scissors so it levels it all off, so you haven't got all the sort of jaggedy ends, but you could leave them, but I've done it that way. This is actually the gifts. This was sort of, there was the tree, then we had the star, then at the bottom it sort of had the gifts, if that makes sense. So again, using the same card, I've put two little white labels on this one, so you can put two, and from there again, green button and a ribbon. To tell you the truth, except buying the jigsaw a couple of years ago from the charity shop, this really was a naught spend for me, and it was a nice sort of evening last night making these. This is actually Marge Simpson's hairdo. Obviously I cut off her face and everything, just had the blue, so it's got like the beads, the candy cane and some of the decorations there. Again, same thing, ribbon and the buttons there to tie it all in, and two little labels on the back. Then the last one, I just wanted to experiment because I had so many buttons that I've not done anything for ages, for years in fact. So I thought I'm going to use all these supplies up. So I used the stripy card this way. In fact, I've actually backed two lots on just to make it a little bit more sturdy like that. Put a little of one of those green ribbons I had, made like the Christmas tree out of different size green buttons, two little white ones down there for the trunk, and then finished it off with this red and white gingham ribbon and a couple of different coloured buttons there to tie it all in. Then again, two labels like that. The only thing that I was looking for, and I don't think I've got different size white buttons, is I want to make the snowman tag that I've seen quite a bit, but I don't think I've got the right size buttons. And normally I say to people that I run into, or family members or something, or friends, if you've got any odd buttons, especially like red, white and green, let me have them, or any different ones, because it's nice to actually use them up. And like I said, you're using things possibly you wouldn't necessarily would have used. So I really enjoyed doing this, especially the button one. I definitely want to make some more of these, even if I make them to put in with my wrappings for next year. Something else I want to share, I've had two pieces come through from Amazon. This one actually came today. It's my ribbon. I've been waiting for this ribbon to come. It might be a bit late for any decorations to do now, but I can keep it up all through the year. This is actually 9mm by 10 meters, so there's quite a lot in there. If you can see that, there's, say, 10 meters to do all my sort of decorations coming up, because obviously the next one will be like Valentine's Day and Easter and that sort of thing, bringing in more of the black and white gingham. I want to get some thicker ribbon and some pieces, but I'm trying to use it so it's more versatile, so that I can use it for any occasion, not just for Christmas. The other item I ordered, this is to go in a little basket I'm doing, and this is porridge, BBC DVD, and this is the Christmas specials. This is for, dare I say, an older generation couple, that I'm including this in the basket along with some goodies, which I will try and actually, maybe I'll be doing that and on this video and sharing what I'm doing, but I just wanted to sort of share these two items. So this I think was £2.79, and I'm sure this was £3.99. This come actually about a week ago or something like that, but I thought I'd include it now because it's going to go in a sort of gift basket. Okay, I got a tiny haul from Primark. The problem is I've been going to certain stores because I've had to catch the bus to go to the hospital and one thing or another, so I couldn't carry a lot, obviously going into the hospital and one thing or another, but there's a few bits that I have purchased. So the first two, I say, from Primark is these. I've got wooden dominoes here, and I've also got the draft set. These weren't £2 each. These were in fact down to 50p each. So I thought these would be ideal to put in as stocking fillers. You know what I keep saying, I like to put things in that are useful, and I know this is coming up late. I was hoping to go back to Primark maybe one more time, but I'll see how everything goes, because I have actually got an item to return which I'm going to share with you, but it's a little bit upsetting because I fell in love with it and it's going to have to go back because there's a piece missing, but never mind. So there we are, we've got those two games. Like I said, I like to put useful things in the stockings, and I think these, even, you know, to spend a merrily you know, a little while playing these you know, over the Christmas season. So that's one thing. I have got this is a t-shirt. Not sure, I went for the large, the 14 to 16, because this is a bit hit and miss with Primark now, because very often I find they come up quite big, as very often I used to like them quite loose, but it doesn't matter. It's a little bit on the large sides. I can always use it as a pyjama top, as you know, and then this was originally £3 and they put this down to £1. So I thought, I love the colours. It's got the lilac and purple on, which is my favourite colours, besides the pink, to the moon and back. And I say £3 down to £1, I thought was really good. I haven't tried it on yet to see how big it is. I say if it is slightly big, I'll put it as a pyjama top. And if it fits okay, I probably will leave it on a coat hanger in my wardrobe, ready for the summer next year. So that'll be something possibly I can keep up for next year. I have got a couple of these. These were going like hotcakes. My other one has just slipped on the floor. Inch down. They had them in a variety of sets. They must have had so much of this stock because this is what weighed down my bag. You wouldn't have thought so, but when I had 3 lots of pyjamas like this in my bag, it soon got heavy walking from one side of town right to the hospital. So I've got them, I had them in 3 different sizes for 3 different males. These are the men's pyjama sets. They did do them, I think, in all sizes for all members of the family, even down to, I understand, the pet, although I wasn't looking at that bit. They were originally, I don't know if you can see that, £9 each. They were originally £9 each. They put them down to £2. So I've gone to slightly larger size than what was probably necessary, because I don't know how big they're going to come up, and also once they've been washed. So it is a long pyjama set. It's got the long top and the long bottoms. So I got one set in 2 extra large, one in extra large, and the other one I've wrapped up is large. So for 3 of the guys and for £2 each, I thought that was a really good bargain. So I was really pleased with that. And like I said, this is what weighed my bag down going to the hospital. Weighed it down because obviously I had 3 lots of pyjamas. Well, actually I had 4, and this is what is disappointing. I purchased this for our granddaughter. I think they only had the one size, and I think by the time I go back, I'm not going to be able to exchange it anyway. I got 5 to 6 years, and it came with all this. It came with the pyjama top, the bottoms, your door hang thing, stocking, and socks. And these were originally £16, and they actually put them down to £7. They had a lot of 2 to 3 and 3 to 4, but the 5 to 6, I only saw the one. I never thought to check the contents. Luckily I did when I got home, because it's got the little hanger and the socks and the stocking, but when I pulled the top out, instead of a top and a bottom, there was actually 2 tops, and they're both 5 to 6. Now, I had thought I could do it this way. If I don't get to take it back, what I could do is explain to the parents, you know, because I do love it so much and it's so soft, is maybe I can even get some black sort of leggings, like I do actually, leggings, and have some black leggings with it, you know, some probably reasonable black leggings, maybe from you know, Pep & Co, Poundland, because the top is so soft, but it came with 2 tops instead of the bottoms and the top. So because I like it that much, I had contemplated on, as I said, buying some black leggings with it. Like I said, it's come, so rest of it is sort of all fixed in. So you've got the, like the please stop here door, and then inside, I'm disrupting it, you've got the little mini stocking look, and you've got the socks. So maybe you can comment, because I'm not sure I'm going to get it back before Christmas. I don't really know. Anyway, if you was me and you're watching this, comment, do you think I should take it back, or should I keep it and maybe get some black just legging bottoms to put with it, and then just got the 2 tops? I mean, to tell you the truth, I think it's so soft. I think that'd be nice, just for day wear, or you know, lounging around with some leggings. It doesn't have to actually be for pajamas, but as I said, you know, I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get to Primark. I'd like to before Christmas, but then again, they had a lot of the smaller sizes, but a lot of, I say 3 to 4, but not of this sort of size. So I mean, for 2 tops, socks, stocking, and that, and there's the tag there for £7. I will have to contemplate that one. But yeah, comment below and see what you think, whether I should keep it or not. Oh, and by the way, if you hadn't realised, because this was for a Christmas Eve box, look, Christmas Eve box, and that's what I like about it. So yeah, and as we're getting short of time now, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about it. So I'm going to make this gift basket using that DVD. Normally I do like a sort of a movie bucket. I have actually got to take the label off. I haven't brought a pair of scissors up with me. I am actually in the main bedroom because the guys are watching a movie at the moment, so I thought I'd get this done. So do excuse any noise in the background. They are watching The Grinch, the movie one with Jim Carrey, but I wanted to get this video done so I can share it. So what I've done is, I haven't actually totaled it up, but I know for a fact this basket was under £10, which I thought was pretty good. And so what I'm going to do is, I got the other 3 items, the food items I got from, I think it was Lidl actually. So I've got these Knightsbridge Gold tea bags. There's 80 bags in there. I've also got this gold decaffeinated instant coffee. So instead of a lot of sweets and chocolates and things like that, this is more like, you know, drinks. And to go with that, I've actually got these cookies. These are the white chocolate and cranberry cookies. So I wanted to include those. And then I'm going to include the DVD in with this basket. Now the basket, I bought a lot of these after Christmas last year. I can't remember if they were 50p each or 25p each, but I bought 2 green and 2 red. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of this filler sort of roundabout, and I will be actually putting some you know, cellophane around this as well, and probably some ribbon and everything. So just put this down in between like so. Yeah, hubby will come to bed and find all this shredded tissue paper everywhere. So that makes a difference. So, and then I'll just put some at the back here as well. I did bring me white up as well, but I've decided just to use you know, red in this one, the red and the green. So I just put this round and just sort of round there and just tuck it in and out the back there. But you get the idea what I'm doing. I do like to put like for like, and hopefully I'm going to have a chance to share a couple of my ideas that I've got pieces together to do these sort of baskets for different members of the family. So there we are. So all done. All I've got to do now is put cellophane on and some ribbon and a bow, and then you've got a lovely little hamper for under £10. As I said, I try and pair these up with the different relations that I know they'll like these baskets. So I've now completed it with the cellophane. I had this ribbon, it's been used a couple of times, it's wide ribbon. As I said, a lot of times family members give me all the ribbons back. I've actually decided to use one of my new tags that I've made due to the fact it goes well with all the colouring and everything and matches really nicely. So that is a gift basket, and even with all the other little bits and the tag and everything, it still come under £10. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.